Okay, guys, in this video, we're going to look at example 17. We are finding quotients, but now we have binomials in the denominator. That just means two terms. We're going to have to multiply by the conjugate. So remember, the conjugate is the same two terms with an opposite sign in the middle. So we have square root of 5 minus square root of 3. So we're going to change that to square root of 5 plus the square root of 3. We're going to do that on the bottom and the top. So on the top, we're going to have 4 square root of 5 plus 4 square root of 3. And on the bottom, we're going to have, let's go back over this way. On the bottom, we're going to have the square root of 5 times the square root of 5, which is going to be just 5. Then we're going to have square root of 5 times square root of 3, which is going to be plus the square root of 5 times 3, which is 15. Then we're going to have the square root of 3 times the square root of 5, which is just going to be, and it's minus 3. So negative 3 times the square root of 5, negative square root of 3 times square root of 5, which is minus square root of 15. And then we'll do the last terms, square root of 3 times negative square root of 3 times square root of 3, which is just minus 3. So on the top, we'll have 4 square root of 5 plus 4 square root of 3. On the bottom, those two middle terms, the square root of 15 minus the square root of 15, are going to cancel out, leave me with just 5 minus 3, which is 2. So that's what the conjugate does. It gets rid of those middle terms, gets rid of the square root signs. Now we're going to simplify. We notice that 4, 4, and 2 are all divisible by 2. So we're going to divide them all by 2. So this will be 2 square root of 5 plus 2 square root of 3 over 2 divided by 2 is 1. So this is going to be our final answer here. Okay, so that's a conjugate. We're going to do the same thing on part B. We're going to multiply by the conjugate. Okay, so we have 4 minus 2 square root of 2 is going to become plus 2 square root of 2. We're going to do that on the top as well. 4 plus 2 square root of 2. And in this case, in this example, we have a binomial on the top as well as on the bottom. So we're going to have to do both of those. So we have 5 times 4, which is 20. 5 times 2 root 2. So we multiply the 5 and 2 together to get 10 root 2. Then we have the inside, square root of 2 times 4, which is plus 4 root 2. Then we have the last terms, which is square root of 2 times square root of 2, which is the square root of 4, or just square root of 4 is 2. All over. So the conjugate gets rid of the middle term, so we don't even need the middle term there. We're just going to multiply the first terms together. That's 4 times 4, which is 16. And the last terms together, that's minus 2 times plus 2. So it's minus 2 times minus 2 square root of 2 times 2 square root of 2. So minus 2 times positive 2 is negative 4 square root of 4 on the bottom. So on the top there, we're going to combine these two like terms, and we're also going to combine the 20 and the 2. So we'll have 22, 20 plus 2 is 22, plus 10 square root of 2 plus 4 square root of 2 is 14 square root of 2. Then on the bottom, we can think of the square root of 4 as being 2. So we have 16 minus 4 times 2 is 8. So we have 8 on the denominator. Okay, now we notice that all three of these are even. The next root or the next factor up would be the factor of 8 would be 4. Are they all divisible by 4? They're not divisible by 4. Are they all divisible by 8? They're not all divisible by 8. So we're going to divide each of these by 2. We'll have 22 divided by 2, which is 11, plus 14 divided by 2 is 7. Square root of 2 over 8 divided by 2 is 4. That's going to be our final answer. So again, if you guys have any questions, think about those questions, ask me in class. But here is your try it for this set of problems. So go ahead and try these two problems out, and we'll see you in class.